I don't know about you all, but I had a fantastic Thanksgiving day. I cooked a lot, I ate a fantastic meal, I spent quality time with my wife, I rewatched the Harry Potter films, I caught up on Yellowstone, and my wife had me sit through the Wicked musical on YouTube, and then we watched the brand new Wicked film starring Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. I didn't think I would ever get around to watching it or even caring, but I decided to suck it up and sit through it. And to be honest, I didn't hate it. I'll tell you all about it. This is Marks on Media, and today I'm reviewing the new musical movie, Wicked. Now, let's get into it.
Marks on Media.
We all know Wicked's been a successful Broadway musical that debuted in 2003. That's 100% what this movie is based on, but just a fun fact, it was a book first titled Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West, and it was published in 1995. Now, getting to this movie, I will try to be as spoiler-free as humanly possible. Bear with me. The Wicked Witch of the West was finally given a name for this movie, and it's Elphaba. Apparently, the author of the original book came up with the name based on the name of the author of the original Wizard of Oz books, L. Frank Baum, Elphaba. I hope you were able to keep up with that. She's got a terrible childhood, rejected for being magical and green, and no one understanding why.
Because I'm green, isn't it?
When she gets to magic school, she's there basically to look after her handicapped, wheelchair-bound sister, but ends up staying. And who does she have to bunk with? None other than resident Richie, pink-loving mean girl, Galinda.
Ah, boy, here we go.
Uh-oh. Personality clash. However will they coexist? By the way, Galinda later shortens her name to just Glinda. I won't say why because it's a bit of a spoiler. Regardless, this movie acts as a prequel to the 1939 Wizard of Oz movie, and in part 2, that I believe will come out next year, it's an alternate retelling of the Wizard of Oz. To anyone who has seen the musical, the movies are literally the entire thing. Film 1 is Act 1 of the play, and Film 2 will be Act 2. By the dates I've given so far, you'll know that this came way before the other stories I'm about to mention from Disney, but this type of story has been played out and has gotten rather annoying in 2024, killed by Disney. If you've ever seen Maleficent or Cruella, you'll know the story ahead of time. You don't know the real story. The bad guys told you the story from a bad perspective and made themselves into the good guys. So now we're going to give you the true backstory. Everything you know is a lie. Blah, blah, blah. That old chestnut.
What a twist!
I enjoyed the story they made up for Maleficent. The Cruella made-up backstory was fine, I suppose. This one, I think, was not great. Not only is the Wizard of Oz a fraud, that's not a spoiler since it's literally been the point of him since the books were published, but he's also an authoritarian piece of garbage. Also, Glinda is a ditz, and Elphaba is a bleeding heart, mild-mannered individual. It's an overall meh fake backstory, but it's at least somewhat interesting. There are other parts of the story, which I won't spoil, that I think made much less sense. Even when they explain it, I don't fully get it.
I get it.
I don't get it.
The worst part of the story, though, and I've already been seeing it on social media, is that this is going to start a lot of annoying conversations about politics. The left is going to claim that this movie is symbolism of behavior of the right, and the right will say the same thing about the left. It's boring, predictable, and tiresome.
Boring.
But that's not necessarily the film's fault. It's just the way the world is now. After seeing the full musical and then watching the movie, I've got to say that it's pretty damn accurate. The story, the music, the mannerisms of characters, it's all done fairly well. The casting, the costuming, the set design, and the CGI, it was all really great as well. The one thing that really held me back from giving a damn about this movie and ever wanting to see it was honestly the cast. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande are insufferable.
This guy.
First, you've got Cynthia Erivo going on some unhinged scree because somebody made a Photoshop version of the Wicked poster and made it look more like the Broadway musical poster, and that somehow was racist, I guess? Whatever.
That's racist.
Ariana Grande also holds everybody's hand all the time like they're her emotional support puppy or something. Cynthia Erivo cries at the drop of a freaking hat anytime anybody mentions this stupid movie. Honestly, these are two of the most annoying people on the planet. plus the fact that Ariana Grande literally stole somebody's husband. Yeah, it takes two to tango, and that guy's a gigantic piece of crap. The guy plays a munchkin in the movie that has a gigantic crush on Glinda, and I'm not going to give away anything else about the character because it's all spoilery. But either way, these two women were the main reasons why I really did not want to watch this movie, but like I said, I eventually sucked it up and I sat through it. Even though all of that happened and the overall story just isn't my cup of tea, some of the songs are catchy and the final act is honestly fantastic. I'll talk crap all day about these actresses and the odd press tour that they are on, but I can't deny that as a musical to film adaptation, this was all you could ever ask for and more. My wife loved it, and if you're a fan of the musical, you'll probably love the new Wicked movie.
We're all gonna have so much fun we'll need plastic surgery to remove our goddamn smiles. You'll be whistling Symphony Doodah out of your asshole.
Comment with your thoughts on all of it. Do you agree with my takes? Have you read the book? Have you seen the musical? And do you have any plans to see the new movie if you haven't already? Let me know down in the comments section. Please share this video around everyone you know, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the little bell to be notified every time we post brand new content. This has been Marks on Media, and we'll see you next time.